Alright guys, Alison went and brought me an excavator, bobcat, so now I've got an excavator and a bobcat, so I'm going to give her a good flogging today. Get it all...
The bobcat, not me.
So I'm going to go move all those rocks from there, get rid of all the cactus. I'm just going to move stuff around with it today.
I didn't buy him a bobcat, we've hired it. And he came in all excited, he goes, he's got a new bobcat, this guy. He's given me the new one. He'll be such a shame when I roll it on him.
It will be.
Where is it? Don't go near it. Really? Yeah, I know. As soon as you started moving this, I knew we'd get snakes. Albi, don't walk near it. Just get on the bobcat and move stuff with the bobcat, Albi, rather than your feet. I knew we'd unearth snakes today. Okay guys, we're back at the cactuses for another day. Today Albi has got me running the excavator and he'll run the bobcat, so we'll see how that goes. And check these out. Got myself some work boots when we went to Bunnings, 25 bucks. They're on the clearance rack, so now I've got real work boots to run my excavator with. So I'm gonna go get stuck in. We'll be doing that probably all day, so cue the excavator and bobcat cactus removal montage. I've sent Albi off to get some diesel for my excavator because I ran out, and I'm the professional excavator driver now, so he's my assistant. I've taken over, I'm now the machine operator, so he's gone off to run errands. Okay guys, it's 6:30 on Sunday and we've been going all day. I've been on the excavator, Albi's been on the bobcat. We have almost finished the cactus patch. I've got one lot of cactuses to pull out. We're going to pile them up in a big pile, let them dry out. And as soon as Fireband finishes, which is supposed to be end of
30.
April. We'll see, because it's so dry they may extend it. But as soon as it does, hopefully these dry out a bit, we'll pile a whole heap of wood on top of them. We're going to burn them, because you know the base is the only way you get rid of them. So that's the plan, and then we'll have a whole area of extra space to put a garden in. So we're calling it. It is 6:30. We're starving, haven't anything to eat all day, and we're both stuffed. We managed to cut a deal with the guy that owns the bobcat, because it's not booked out tomorrow, so we get it for an extra day. So that's good. We should be able to get everything done we need to get done in the other parts of the yard now. Finish this off in the morning, level out all the other parts of the yard. So another full day on that, and hopefully the yard will be looking a whole heap better. We'll give you a bit of a look at what we're at once we finish that tomorrow. So we're calling it. We're going to have a shower, because we both need one.
Oh.
And I'm going to go cook some dinner, and I think we're going to have a really early night, because we're both so damn tired. So, see you tomorrow.
See you guys. See you tomorrow. Stay tuned.
Okay guys, day 3 of getting this cactus garden removed. We've got the bobcat for one extra day. I'm going to be on the excavator again today, pulling the last of these cactuses out. Albi's going to be on the bobcat, cleaning up the space in the dog yard, all those rocks that are next to the container, and getting the last of this dirt out. Once I've ripped the cactuses out, and hopefully this is all done. But for now, that's going to open up this whole space, which will be fantastic. So we're going to get to it, because I need to get on my excavator and get going. Alright guys, as you can see, we've pretty much got it level there now. There's piles of cactuses everywhere. So I've pretty much pulled everything out. I'm going to tidy up these cactuses and try and push them into piles now. Albi's still going on the bobcat over there, trying to get the last of the dirt out. There's a pile of dirt over there. We're going to sift our way through with the excavator, get all the cactuses out of it, and then use that elsewhere. But we have almost finished this. I reckon another hour of just moving some cactuses, leveling it out, and then we can move on to the next thing we need to do before we have to give the bobcat back. So I'm going to get stuck in again.
When you're not looking, always.
I know. She's like, what's so good about this? Max was in it. We're going to have all 4 of them in it in a minute. Barry's like, why are they in it? It's up there, guys. What's that, Barry? This is going to be interesting. How you fitting Barry in there? Is he going in? No. You're a scaredy cat. You won't like it. Come here, Missy May. Maxie, what are you doing? You getting in or out? Miss, come here. You won't like it. Last ride, Max. You staying, Max? You staying or you going? Take time, LJ. Where you going now, Maxie? Cleaning up my garden, guys. LJ, out of the way.
Alright guys, I'm here again today. I'm going to finish this door frame off today. I'm going to finish doing the mortar on it, let that dry, and then the rest of the weekend I'm going to put a bit of plaster over it. Hopefully Monday we can go get the timber, put the timber up. Doorway's done. So I'm just sanding this back level at the moment so the timber sits on there. And we'll go from there. Stay back, watch.
Alright guys, while Albi's doing this doorway, as I said last week, I am going to paint this ceiling. We're cracking on this room now. I'm sick of not having my bedroom done, so we're trying to prioritise it amongst everything else we're prioritising. So I'm going to get stuck in and paint this ceiling this morning. And Albi will come in and he'll tell you that I'm the messiest painter ever and I always wear it, but today I'm going to try and stay clean. He's lying. I don't know, it falls on me. I try so hard not to get paint on me, especially painting ceilings. It just all lands on me. I don't know why. Anyone's got a tip on how not to get covered in paint? Let me know. Actually, I have. I just worked it out. All right, guys. Okay, guys, problem solved. Now I won't get covered in paint. I can't hear. I'm going to have to do this, mate.
What?
I'm going to have to do this because I can't hear.
You look like an Ewok.
I'm going to have to do this because I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm going to at least leave my ears out. Let's go. Trying to paint this ceiling. Okay guys, that's one coat up there on the ceiling. Prep coat, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I've got to go around with the brush and do all the edges next, so I'll do that and then let it dry. Hopefully on the weekend I'll get another coat on. I think I'm only doing 2 coats of prep coat, don't tell Albi, he'll never know. And then a couple of coats of ceiling paint on there and the ceiling will be done. In the meantime, if we look over here, so if you look over here, there's all these little screw holes and some there.
I went through and I pulled all the screws out, got the countersink bit, and I countersunk all these screws the other day. So I'm going to go and get some putty and putty in all these little holes, and then once I've done that I can give this a clean and put a coat of prep coat on this. Although I don't know if I have to, because I reckon it's already got a prep coat, but Albi will probably tell me to anyway. Might put one coat on. Get that prep coated. I don't know if he's doing anything else up there with the beam. You might have to put a little bit of putty up the top there. And then I can get this wall prep coated. I'm pretty sure that one is pretty much ready to go. So I'll fill all the holes on this wall. We'll probably take this bit of timber out. Okay, so this wall here, there's a few little hairline cracks under the window that need a bit of patching. And above there where he's puttied in that, we've got to put some final coat skim over that, and there's a little crack that he's got to fill in. I think that's it for that wall, so we'll get those done today. Give that a sand back, and there's a few cracks. I'll turn you around to the final wall. Above that wall there, those little holes where the power cord come down, we've got to fill those. There's a few little cracks, and are you gonna prep coat around that or not? Yeah? Once that dries, that'll get prep coated around. And so by the end of the weekend, I'm hoping all these little hairline cracks and that are filled, and we've sanded it all, so I should be able to paint the whole room next week. That's the plan. So we'll finally have the room painted. Looking at my work, guys. Why are you shaking your head? Just what? Just what? Please explain, Albi. I said I'm going to jump up there with...
I don't want to lay in bed at night time just looking at this, and I want to remind you every time, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, but there's no runs. I'm going to jump up there with a paintbrush and fix it right now.
Right now?
Right now, because otherwise you will whinge. See what I have to put up with, guys? All right, guys. Albi's going to clean his mess up, and we're going to have a cuppa. And then we wrote a list. We're trying to stick to a list because we've got so much to do. What's next on the list?
Go finish the fence.
Fence. Going to put some sheets on the fence. All right, cuppa, start the fence. See you outside, guys. Okay, guys, quick little rose update because I can't help myself. Check this out. So this is where I cut them all off, and they're all got the best new growth. I can't believe how well they're all starting to bounce back. New shoots everywhere. So Black Miracle, I think it is. The stuff that I use on them, they love it. So they're all taken off. Heaps of new growth. I'm really hoping that they put on a big flourish before the cold weather really hits. And don't tell Albi, but I think I ordered 50 something new roses. They're bare rooted, they're not here yet. They had a big sale on Dave Austin's, and they had them at $22.50 each, so I may have ordered a whole heap of them. Don't tell him, he's gonna be mad. So couldn't pass them up because I want to do a big spread of roses here, and they had some awesome roses on sale, so now I've got to wait for them to come in winter, and then I can put them all in the ground. So in the meantime, these guys are doing really well. I'm very happy with them. And if you're wondering why it's okay for me to buy all these roses, well, Albi's forever buying cars and car parts. So when I tell him I bought plants, he never really says much because, you know, at the end of the day, he's always trying to cut a deal on a car. Hey, Miss LJ, careful of my roses. Careful of my roses. Look how good they're looking, LJ. Are you impressed? I am. Yeah, they're very impressive. Yeah, you're just impressed with me, aren't you? Yeah. Good girl. Hop off. Ah, right, you two. Let's go and get some fencing done.
Alright guys, so I'm going to give you guys a bit of a weekly wrap up. So we got the bobcat in here, we cleared all this out. We got approval for the sheds from council, came through yesterday, so I've set that through, it's gone into production. They should be ready to be delivered about June. So there'll be the small shed going across here, well it's not small, it's 5 bays. It'll go across the front here. Over there you can see there's still some rubble because apparently there was a big fish pond or something. It's got wire and metal, so we're going to have to get a jackhammer or something just to get all that out. That fence there has to come down and then the shed will go in here. So that's on the next couple of weeks to get this levelled out, peg it out where the shed's going to go. Behind that will be another bigger shed that runs the length of the block. That goes in there, so we've got to clear all these fences and that have to come down. This all has to be cleared out. So that's what we got with this. We got the majority of all the rubbish and that out of here. We'll continue to work on this space. Now I'll head past the house and around the back and give you an update on what's happened around there. Okay, so on the house this week, I've painted the ceiling in there, which you've seen, and Albi's fixed up the doorway. So now we should be able to do the last of the patching of the walls, get them sanded and ready to go. So I'm hoping I can paint that this week. I tell you guys that I'm going to do that because then I feel like I'm held to account and I actually get on with it. So that's the plan this week. And then once that's done, we're going to put the timber in, fix the shelf, and start working on actually getting that bedroom finished, which will be amazing. So that's what we got in the house this week. Moving right along, we'll head around the back. Okay, so on this side of the house, Albie got rid of that big pile of rubble, so I'm going to tidy that up. I'm going to put my border, I got him to leave those rocks because I'm going to put a border on this side and around for my garden, and all the fences up on the front here. That green fence that you see is going to get changed over so that it is also Zincalume, and I've got a project for that green fence. And then we'll head round the back and see how far we got round the back. As you can see coming down the side here, we've almost got to the end. We've got one more section of rail to put on and then the sheets. That'll get finished over the weekend. We're not quite there on the fences, but by the end of the weekend, all these fences should be up. As you can see, we managed to get all these cactuses out. There's a few piles that I need to incorporate. I'm going to get the excavator out on the weekend and pile them all into one big pile. So this whole area has been cleaned out. It was a huge job. It's done, and now I'm starting to make plans for the garden I'm going to put here. So hopefully this will look very different next spring. So that's been done. And we're still working on the fences. Hopefully by the next vlog all the fences will be finished. Big push this weekend is going to be the cat run, getting that done. So we've done a lot. This was a big job that we wanted done, and getting the cactuses out while it was dry was good because they didn't pull much dirt up with them. So we're now getting this ready. We're going to plan out this garden, and I'm considering putting in a winter crop, a green manure crop, so that we can actually grow that, turn it over into the soil and add some extra nutrient into the soil. Watch this space.
Alright guys, I've done a lot on the fence today. Well, I think I have. Alison probably says I haven't.
Yes.
I've done some stuff inside, done the fence, and I've got one more sheet to put on, and then I'm calling it for today with the fence anyhow.
It's been a big week. We've started to level out where the sheds are going because they finally got approved. We've got all the dirt and the cactuses out down the back so we can actually put a garden in there next spring. Albie's been working on this fence, and we should be able to start the cat run tomorrow. So hopefully by the end of next week you'll see the cat run come together. This dog yard should be pretty much finished, and we can start to put the finishing touches on the dog yard. And we're working on that room. So hopefully, like I said, we get that one painted hopefully this week. So we're starting to move ahead again, aren't we?
Yeah.
Spend some time on our own place and actually start to prioritise this. It's good to feel it start to come together. We're going to do a big clean up, get rid of some rubbish this weekend, and yeah, follow along. Plenty happen again next week.
Yes.
Thank you to all those new subscribers. If you're enjoying what we're watching and you haven't subscribed, we'd really love you to subscribe and follow our journey. We really would appreciate it, and it helps the channel out. We love all the comments. We love the fact that we're building a community and everybody talks. And if there's any questions that you've got or anything you want to know, by all means, please feel free to ask in the comments. Somebody said that they'd like to see a map because it's hard to follow. We actually have a drone. So I will go for a walk around with the drone next week and sort of show you where everything is and how it all fits together. And if you've got any questions on anything we're doing, put it in the comments below.
But she has got a map from when we passed it into the
I
council.
have. I can put that up if you like, to show you our plans of where all the sheds and everything's going to go on the house and how big the block is and everything like that. So until next week, stay safe, have a great week, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.
See you guys.